Good morning. Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It is time once again for Mornings with the Leader Man. I am Steve Leader Adams, along with retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, morning, Moore County. Get up and at 'em. Get those running togs on. Hot and sweaty awaits you. Let's go. Get at it.
All right, you got your orders. Let's get to it. Don't forget, of course, we are being heard and seen around the world on the live video stream. That's up and running now at talk973.com. Top middle of the page is where the link's located that will get you there. If you're on your mobile device, YouTube does the work. Put Mornings with the Leader Man in the search. If you're on your mobile device just needing our audio stream, many streaming apps will play it for you, like Streama, TuneIn, iTunes. All those work, as well as Alexa, Google, and hundreds of others. Just put WEEB in the search. The only one that doesn't play it is iHeartRadio. They only play the stations that they own. And put WEEB in the search, and the same goes on our website. You can always get that stream there. Upper right-hand corner of every webpage has an icon that says Listen Live. Tap that once, and you're listening that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills area. It's going to be hot. You knew that was coming. Partly cloudy today, 94 for a high. Mostly clear tonight, 71 for a low. Saturday, partly cloudy, high of 94. Saturday night, 74. Sunday, they start talking about a small chance, 20%. So if there's anything like the past lately, that means zero chance. But anyway, since they put it in there, we'll tell you. Let's see, where was it? All right, Sunday, 896 for a high. Monday, partly cloudy, 95. 97 Tuesday. Wednesday, 97. Thursday, July 4th, 93. Wasn't 2 days ago they were saying it was 101. Now, the almighty dew points that tell you how comfortable those hot days are going to be are, according to the European model as we speak, for today, dew points will be right around 60, 61. That will feel decent. Saturday, 63. Sunday. All these are measured at 2 p.m. That's where I'm getting this from. Sunday, according to the European model, the dew points will be 64. Monday, 62. So not anything bad there. It's just going to be warm from the sun. 67 on Tuesday. It started to get muggy. 66 on Wednesday. Thursday, July 4th, 68. So you got 97 degrees and 93 degrees on Thursday and 68 dew points. Gonna be muggy. Next Friday, 66, and next Saturday, 68. So,
good deal.
The trend is the dew points go up as the week progresses. That is not a good deal. But what can I do about it for you? Nothing. That's the sad part. We combine everybody on the face of this earth, you're not going to make any difference. And I was listening to a sane scientist talk about the environment. And he said, picture everything on Earth that produces carbon emissions. And put them all in a 10,000 seat, and put everything in a 10,000 seat football stadium.
Only 10,000 seats. Okay.
No, that just represents the whole world.
All right.
Out of those 10,000 seats, I guess he was doing metric.
Oh, I got you. I see what he's going. Yep, got it.
Out of those 10,000 seats, how many seats do you think will be occupied by mankind?
Oh, one.
You're close. Four.
That's okay.
So mankind can only control 4 of those seats out of 10,000. See where this is going? You can tax mankind. You can do everything you want to do. But it's not going to change what the climate's going to do. Mm-hmm. We've gone through ice ages. and warm periods. Right now, we're actually started into the next ice age.
Yes, true.
And in 10,000 years, North Carolina will be under 30 feet of ice, as it has before. The actual break line will be somewhere about mid-Florida. So Miami's going to get real crowded.
Yes, it will be. That's fact.
All I ask is that California goes first.
Yeah, well, I think California's going to go before that happens.
Did you watch any of the debates last night?
No, I did not.
None of it?
None. To be honest, I sat down, I started reading something, and I just completely forgot about it. And then,
well, if you were reading warning labels, it was more interesting than the debate.
Well, you know, I assure you what I was reading was much more interesting than that debate.
Well, the second part of the Democratic debate was last night. Rachel Maddow and Chuck Todd joked about the audio glitch last time. Then there was another glitch where they weren't ready to take questions, and their awkward humor made it even worse.
Let's turn it over to Chuck Todd and Rachel Maddow.
Well, I had a dream that we've done this before.
No, this is definitely the first time.
Definitely first time.
So we're going to continue the questioning now with Lester in the audience. We are? We are in a second are going to have a question from Lester in the audience, but that was just a fake out. Ms. Williams,
we are going thank you. You guys were close with the short, at least it was shorter responses.
Not at all.
All right. C minus.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with these candidates right after this.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't even tune in for that. I mean, come on. That's as unprofessional a production as I think I can imagine.
Yeah, they favored Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris the most. Sefwell, is that his name down there? He kept trying to butt in every time, but they just ignored him. The blonde-haired guys.
Yeah, he's a congressman or something.
Senator that's on, congressman that's on the Intelligence Committee.
A representative on the unintelligent representative on the Intelligence Committee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The blonde-haired dude. Anyway, he tried to butt in, and they just butted him right back out.
Yeah.
And just tended to ignore him. And everybody got a say, but it was 22 minutes after the hour. Several of them, like Sanders and Biden and the rest, had spoken 2, 3, 4 times. And the one lady at the end, who I didn't even know, was Marianne Williams, hadn't spoke yet. And they finally asked her a question. And
But they ask...
she's a self-help speaker is what her qualifications are, who's never held office, and said her first act as president would be to tell the Prime Minister of New Zealand, girlfriend, you are so on. Here we go.
My first call is to Prime Minister of New Zealand, who said that her goal is to make New Zealand the place where it's the best place in the world for a child to grow up. And I will tell her, girlfriend, you are so on, because the United States of America is going to be the best place in the world for a child to grow up.
What? Okay.
Profound statements here from an author.
All right. Well, okay. All right. I don't know what to say to that.
Let's see. Joe Biden didn't give his best performance last night.
Does Joe Biden have a best performance? Can somebody show me his best performance?
Well, it seemed like he knew it. A couple of times he told the moderator his time was up. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah. Hey, look, before I say something stupid, let me point out that my time is up.
Pretty much it. I mean, it was
too late.
It was like,
oh man, come on.
It was like that. He had a bunch of tapes in his head or CDs in his head, and when they asked the question, he go, "That's D4." Okay. And I recite my answer, but like it's been very well rehearsed.
Right, yeah.
And then when the red light comes on, he stops and goes, my time is up.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Joe.
Kamala Harris,
Creepy Uncle Joe, man.
Harris, she had numerous rehearsed lines.
Well, yeah, they're all rehearsed.
When they got into a little talking over everybody, wanted to talk at once, she goes, people, whatever, she said, you know. Or hang on a minute. America's not tuning in to see a food fight. They're tuning in to find out how to put food on their table. And then clap, 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 clap from the audience, as on cue. She had a couple of those type of moments. So everybody's saying she won because she worked her little key applaud lines in.
Well, what are they, how are they handling her family tree that has slave owners in it? From wherever, was it Dominican Republic or Haiti or wherever?
Now she talked about herself as a 2-year-old and how she was a victim of all the hate and discrimination when we started integrating.
Who? How old is she?
She was 2 at the time, she claimed. Of course, she said it with tears in her eyes. And, that got the bleeding heart liberals going, oh, poor girl, woo-hoo, let's clap.
Where's she from? She's rich. Where'd she go to school? Didn't she go to
I don't know.
Harvard or something? She went to one of the Ivy Leagues, I thought.
I don't know.
Look her up. Obviously, I haven't been paying attention to her because, well, she's
a liberal.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say something else, but I don't want you to get thrown off the air.
Then brainless Chuck Todd asked the question at the end. He says, by a show of hands, how many people would favor giving health care to illegal aliens? All the hands went snapping up on that one. Let's see. Many Americans walk around with no health care because they can't afford it. While we'll give it for free to the guy that just jumped our fence illegally, got to the front of the line, claimed asylum, got released, and now he's headed to the hospital for a sex change.
Yeah, pay for that too. That's all right. Jeez.
I mean, come on. I have sympathy for their plight, but they're marching in the wrong place. They need to be marching on their capital and not ours. And it's not my financial responsibility to fix their problem. They created it down there. They need to fix it down there. And that means, if necessary, taking over your government. That's why we treasure our Second Amendment here. It's not so much to keep the bad guy out of your house. It's the ability to take back your government as necessary.
Yeah.
And as long as we have them, then the government is not going to go but just so far.
Life was tough for her. Yeah, she's born in California. Her mother was a breast cancer scientist who emigrated and married Donald Harris, a Stanford University economics professor who emigrated from Jamaica in '61. So, yeah, I really don't want to hear about how tough her life was. Yeah. It wasn't. Sorry. Yeah,
pretty privileged.
Lay it on somebody who gives a 2 cents for it. I don't. From
California kills it all right there.
Well, Stanford and no, sorry, I'm not buying.
All right, well, that was my summation of the debates last night.
Yeah. Well, you gave it more than it deserved. So.
Well, our great buddy Gramps is here about why 20 people are running for president.
What in the gold dang world's going on around here? Someone told me 20 people are running for president. You can't have that many people running for president? It's too confusing. And what's the winner gonna have? Like 3% of the vote? That's just cockamamie tomfoolery. Back in my day, we had 2 people run for president. And you went down to the local church, you wrote down who you wanted to win, you put it in a box, and they shipped it to Washington. Then, if the winner was any good, he lasted 4 years without getting shot in the head. Those were the days. 20 people running for president? What kind of idiot came up with that? Just stupid.
Well, today is also National Food Truck Day.
Food Truck Day.
Today is National Food Truck Day and Insurance Awareness Day. So don't forget to get insurance to cover you for the days you'll miss work due to gastro-ralphiness you got from observing National Food Truck Day.
Oh, man. That's not right.
Well, a woman in Ohio, when I got Nick, my oldest dog, when Nick adopted me, I was told that they found him in a graveyard eating gravel. So this next story has meaning for me. A woman in Ohio recently found her golden retriever had eaten over 5 pounds of rocks from her backyard. I guess they just need the feeling of full.
Well, you got to, you got to read through and figure out what it is they're trying to tell you by eating the rocks.
It turns out that they'd been barbecuing and someone had poured the juices from their meal on the rocks.
There you go.
Luckily, she took the dog to the vet and he was able to pass the rocks without surgery.
We had shrimp foil packs on the grill, and all of the butter and the broth, we found out that somebody had dumped theirs into the rocks. He just ate them up, and they started coming out the rear end. I was wondering how much he could possibly hold, and it had to have been at least 5 pounds. Bags like this. His stomach was full, his intestines were full, like they were all throughout. It's cool to see an x-ray like that, but at the same time, as when it's your dog, it's a little scary. He's awesome. He's back to his regular self under very intense supervision. Sometimes even good dogs just get into stuff.
Yeah, and we have exclusive audio of the dog eliminating the rocks.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
I think so.
A woman in Utah is mad that animal control recently gave her 2 citations because her cat was lying in the grass in her front yard. She even got a court date. It's because of an old law where animals have to be secured and licensed, which doesn't really make sense for house cats that have a cat door. The city says that they'll dismiss the citation, but the law is the law.
I just caught a ticket for my cat being outside in my yard. He just comes and goes and is a cat. This is a cat who is neutered and microchipped and vaccinated and is not a menace to society, like a fugitive, like robbed a bank. So animal license not attached to the cat, which I'm not sure how you do that. I don't think most people think that it is illegal to let your cat outside under any circumstance. But this just feels like animal control being out of control.
Yeah, you think?
Where was that? That was in
Utah.
Utah, yeah. I don't know. There's places that are really starting to look hard at the cat issue. Well, with them being out on the loose because they kill so many songbirds and other types of animals that are threatened, etc. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there in Utah. They might have some rare bird that's disappearing because of feral cats or something.
Let's see. Well, a woman in Britain has designed a system so men can breastfeed. See, you didn't know you got left out of such things as a father, did you?
Okay.
Not a way to pretend to lactate and deliver milk from their chest. She calls it chest feeding, and says it's biologically possible if you take 9 months of hormones. It's to help men who feel left out parenting processes when they have a new baby. But she hasn't actually tested it yet.
The tissue is actually there. It's just dormant. Actually, there are several cases where lactation does occur naturally in men. It affects 60% of men. Most people never realize that they even have it. Just the estrogen gets a little higher than testosterone. In extreme cases, men can grow up to the size of a B cup and produce milk. I designed this first as an empathy tool. The baby comes home, the dad is all ready to be super dad, and the baby's not interested because the baby's attracted to the smell of breast milk. That's what mum smells like.
Okay.
Remember Meet the Fockers?
No, I never watched that.
And Robert...
and that's why I didn't watch it.
De Niro's, who just lost half his fortune.
Yeah, well...
and his breastfeeding device.
What are you doing there?
Well, during the breastfeeding stage, Greg, infants can get very confused and upset when they're separated from their mothers. So I invented something to ease LJ's anxiety during chow time. I call it the mammary gland. I had it made from an exact cast of Debbie's left bosom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's been so effective, I'm thinking of getting it patented. Would you like to touch it?
I wouldn't.
Oh, come on, feel how soft it is.
I can see how soft it is from here.
No, feel it, Greg.
It looks very, yeah.
Just feel the brush, Greg.
Yeah, that sounds like De Niro.
I didn't watch the movie. I seriously, in about the last 10, 15 years, if his name's on it, I just turn the channel or go on by.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. I do that too. What was it? They have a play out there that's I forget that. I think it's Trump is the name of the play, and they got a bunch of Hollywood actors to play the parts, and all they do is read the Mueller report.
Oh,
it's an hour-long play.
Yeah, there's compelling theater for you, right?
Yeah. Come in and let's all hate together.
I'm sure they'll make millions of dollars on that.
Someone on Twitter posted a Photoshop picture of Hidden Valley Ranch flavored Pop-Tarts, and Hidden Valley actually retweeted it saying, "Give the people what they want." But Pop-Tarts shot it down. Here's an Oklahoma News anchor dipping a strawberry Pop-Tart into ranch 2 years ago, the last time people tried to make this thing go.
Twitter user posted a picture saying, "You ain't from Oklahoma if you don't dip your Pop-Tart in ranch dressing."
Pop-Tart, the actual company responded by saying, quote, "This is just disrespectful."
Really?
Yes.
Is this real ranch?
Do it. Really?
I'm expecting it to be totally disgusting.
What flavor is it?
Strawberry.
I bet it's pretty good.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, slow news day. This is what happens.
It's Friday. Holiday. Well, no, it's not a holiday weekend, is it? Next weekend's a holiday.
Yeah. There's a video on Twitter of a little girl calmly carrying a dead, petrified squirrel into her house, and two other girls freaking out about it.
Claire, put the dead squirrel down! Claire! Claire! Go outside! Claire, put the dead squirrel down! Claire, put it...
Hey, guys, want to be the life of the party?
Yeah, there you go. Dead skunk would be better.
Watch eyes bug out like you have never seen before.
Oh, dear. Why would you pick up a dead... Well, how old was the kid? Probably 3 or 4 years old or something?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Tell from their voices they were pretty young.
Yeah.
But old enough to talk and understand. A 39-year-old guy in Vancouver bought an exotic sports car earlier last month. A 2019 McLaren 600 LT. It has a base price of $256,000. And 10 minutes after he bought it, he was busted for going 100 miles an hour.
Only 100?
So he got a $280 ticket, and the car was impounded for a week. Here's a buzzkill cop talking about how dangerous it was.
Anytime a vehicle is increased in speed, it ups your chances of catastrophic events. It can affect the driver as well as the people around the driver. So when vehicles are traveling at these extreme high rates of speed, your reaction time to react to other drivers on the road is significantly limited. So it's not so much about the driver's abilities or their perceived abilities as much as it is about having to react to other drivers on the road.
But nobody lives there.
Well, it was only 100 miles an hour. Those things will go well over 100 miles an hour. So.
Oh, heck. Everybody out there with the cars can go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Some choose not to. I'm not one of them. Never mind. Let's see. How much time? All right. 3 cops in Texas got a call about noise complaints on Saturday, but they got there and realized it was a big fun outdoor Latino graduation party with good music. And the woman throwing invited them in for food, but said they had to come in dancing. So they did. And one guy's body cam got all the stuff on video.
I don't want to get in on this party. I'm having a good time. Hi. How are you? Doing good. What are you celebrating?
Graduation.
Okay. Right on.
Graduated. Oh my God. Okay. You want to get some food?
No.
See the band.
Yeah. Let's go. No, I don't want to. It's fine. No. I'm gonna chill out. All right. Let's go. Gosh dang it.
I have to come in dancing though.
Definitely not dancing.
Dancing with me. Will you come in dancing? Yeah. Okay. You got
Oh man. Now it's a party. Hello. I can't dance. Let's go.
Sounds like they got one instrument, a drum. And those things carry a long way.
Yeah, who said it was good music? I don't know. I hear the thumping.
I hear the trumpets now.
Y'all have fun, okay?
Okay. Coming up on 8 o'clock. All your news, sports, and weather is next. Stick around. We got round 2 coming.
Big heat headed this way. It's going to be another hot one out there this afternoon, and our rain chances stay very, very low over the next several days. Mostly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures will climb into the middle 90s. Overnight tonight, we'll have partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will get down into the lower 70s. Mostly sunny skies Saturday, and another hot one with highs back in the mid-90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sand Hills, 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Did you check out the Democratic presidential candidates' debates? President Trump says he did.
I've been watching the debates a little bit in between meetings, and I wasn't impressed.
In last night's debate, every candidate signaled support for free health care for illegal aliens. Bernie Sanders touted Medicare for all while admitting it would require tax hikes. At the G20 summit in Japan, President Trump has met with Russian President Putin.
This was the first meeting between the two men since special counsel Robert Mueller concluded Russia extensively interfered with the 2016 campaign. A reporter asked President Trump if he would warn Putin not to meddle in the 2020 election. The president smirked, answered, "Of course," pointed a finger and dryly told Putin, "Don't meddle with the election." Putin laughed. President Trump said he enjoys a very, very good relationship with Vladimir Putin, and many positive things are going to come out of the relationship. I'm Ed Donahue.
And President Trump and Chinese President Xi scheduled to meet tomorrow in Japan. The Senate to vote today on the question of requiring the president to get congressional approval before taking any military action against Iran.
Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says the point of the Udall amendment is that
Congress gets to approve or disapprove wars, period.
And though Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says
nobody's talking about a full-scale war with Iran.
Well, the president said he was 10 minutes away from a major provocation,
bombing 3 missile bases inside Iran.
And the president at one point said, in effect, we will smash Iran and blow it to smithereens or something to that effect.
The word obliterate was used.
People are talking about war.
Bob Agnew, Capitol Hill.
On Wall Street this morning, stock futures are higher. Dow futures up about 50 points. NASDAQ futures better by 6. S&P futures up 6 points as well. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 3366 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 3366. Enjoy!
The Council of Europe is accusing Poland's government of endangering judicial independence by enacting a series of wide-ranging reforms, criticism being rejected by the Polish government. The BBC's Adam Easton is in Warsaw.
The reforms have seriously compromised the independence and credibility of the country's judicial system, Commissioner Mijatowicz said. She said the reforms have also been accompanied by a public campaign to discredit judges. She noted that numerous disciplinary proceedings had recently been launched against judges and prosecutors. The commissioner urged the government to do more to protect women's rights, saying some rights groups no longer had access to public funding. She called on the authorities to legalize early-stage abortion and make emergency contraception available once again without prescription.
Poland's ruling Law and Justice Party enacted the controversial judicial reforms. News and analysis, townhall.com. Well, to call it a gaffe might be the understatement of the day.
New York City Mayor and Democratic presidential candidate Bill de Blasio is apologizing for shouting a slogan in Spanish associated with Cuba's communist revolution. At a rally to support striking cargo workers at Miami International Airport, de Blasio shouted "Hasta la victoria siempre." It means until victory always, but the phrase is most associated with revolutionary leader Che Guevara, and it was a rallying cry for Fidel Castro. De Blasio apologized on Twitter, saying he didn't understand the history and significance of the phrase. I'm Mike Gracia.
Boeing says it expects to wrap up work on updated flight control software for the 737 MAX in September, a sign that the troubled jet likely will not be flying until late this year. The plane has been grounded since mid-March after 2 crashes that killed a total of 346 people. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Taz Auto Group in Sanford wants to change your mind about pre-owned cars. We've kept our prices as low as possible using fair market value and NADA guidelines. For our military customers, come in and we'll take $200 off your choice of over 250 cars in stock, all makes and models. Every single car comes with an automatic 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. Come in between now and the end of June and be entered to win a cash prize. Good credit or bad credit, your approval is guaranteed. Can't get to us? Ask about our local pickup. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 8 p.m. and 12 to 5 on Sundays. So come on in to 3590 Highway 87 in Sanford. Taz Auto Group. Nice cars, good price.
War Dog's Army Surplus Store in Southern Pines is Southern Pines' #1 surplus store. Serving the Fort Bragg area, we buy, sell, and trade military, tactical, outdoor clothing, and gear. We are your military surplus low-price leader and take pride in serving our local military members and community. Bring us your military gear because we pay more and sell for less. than anyone in the area, guaranteed. At War Dogs, we make it our top priority to provide quality, high-end tactical gear at the lowest prices. Come in today and bring your used gear or check out our massive inventory, the largest in Southern Pines. We're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 until 5:30 and 11 to 4 on Saturday. We're located at 675 Southwest Broad Street in Southern Pines, right across the street from Beefeaters. Or give us a call at 910-920-7749. That's 920-7749. War Dogs.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Pride Plumbing is proud to serve Moore County with superior workmanship and dependable plumbing service, including 24/7 emergency service. Like the name says, we take pride in our work and your safety. Our employees must pass background and drug tests and share Pride Plumbing's reputation for quality service. From simple leaky faucets to new water heaters and sewer lines, backflow testing and installation, drain cleaning, plumbing repairs, and, if necessary, replacement and remodeling. A family business with over 50 years of prideful service. Go online to callprideplumbing.com and check out our 5-star customer reviews. We offer a 10% discount to all veterans and active military. Call Pride Plumbing of Moore County at 910-295-0152. 910-295-0152. Serving with pride since 1965.
Hi, this is Al Mangum. My wife's SUV was going to the body shop for a week and I needed a rental car. I went to Rent-A-Wreck on US 1 in Aberdeen and found their vehicles in good shape or better than other rentals. Rent-A-Wreck is known for lower rates and has great customer reviews on Facebook. When I need a rental, I'm going to Rent-A-Wreck on US 1 in Aberdeen. And don't let that name fool you. Drive in or call 910-944-9444. 944-9444.
Hey Sandhills, Chef Karen here. We know you love our Sunday brunch, and this summer we're making it even better. You can't beat our made-to-order omelets with just picked local veggies, hot fluffy waffles with fresh berries and peaches, homemade desserts, and this includes a beverage, a Sunday mimosa or a Bloody Mary, coffee, tea, or soda, all for $16.95. All summer long at Philly and Colts at Little River. Join us, 692-4411.
NCI News. I'm Mike Rayleigh. 2 people are dead after a plane crashed into a home just outside of Hope Mills, north of Fayetteville, late Thursday. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol says the plane's pilot and person inside the home were killed when the Beechcraft Baron slammed into the home around 11 p.m. This woman lives near the crash scene.
I've never heard anything that loud, and it really did buzz over the roof.
President Trump says he'll discuss trade and disarmament issues with Vladimir Putin. The two are meeting today on the sidelines of the Group of 20 summit in Osaka, Japan. In advance of that, they sat down for a photo op where Mr. Trump said,
We've had great meetings. We have a very, very good relationship, and we look forward to spending some very good time together. A lot of very positive things going to come out of the relationship. So, Vladimir, thank you very much.
In a landmark decision, the Supreme Court ruled Thursday on the North Carolina gerrymandering case, saying federal courts have no role to play in policing political districts drawn for partisan gain. Republican Representative David Lewis spoke with reporters.
It is time for the state Democratic Party, Common Cause, and other aligned leftist groups to stop wasting taxpayer money on lawsuits and bring this conversation back to the legislature.
Kamala Harris made headlines following her performance at the Democratic debate on Thursday night. She called out Joe Biden on his previous record on race. Harris spoke to CBS this morning about whether she feels Biden's history disqualifies him as a candidate.
No, I think that's a decision for the voters to make, but he and I have a disagreement, obviously, on the issue. But no, I think the voters will decide whether he is qualified to run or serve.
A 12-year-old Gaston County boy is dead after falling from a rock climbing wall at a trampoline park near Charlotte. You're listening to NCI News.
There's no place like home. It has a certain magic of its own. And memories are made there every day. A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Ask any cow what her favorite Bluebell snack bar is, and you'll get the same answer. Moo. Why not? Classic Moo bars are 12 packs of rich, decadent chocolate-dipped frozen vanilla treats. Any other questions?
A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
A North Carolina police chief has been arrested by state law enforcement agents on an assault charge. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation says that its agents arrested Bisco Police Chief Michael Brent Tedder on Thursday on a charge of assault on a female. The charge stems from an investigation that the SBI began in May. Black Sabbath's frontman and his talk show host wife are warning the President of the United States to choose his music wisely.
Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne have a message for the president. Get off the train. The musician and his wife are forbidding Mr. Trump from using Crazy Train again after he shared a video mocking an audio mess-up at Wednesday night's Democratic debate with Ozzy's music playing over it. Next time, they suggest he use songs from artists who support him, like Kanye West, Kid Rock, or Ted Nugent. There's been no comment from the White House. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Ag Commissioner Steve Troxler is worried the new regulations put forth earlier this year by the State Department of Environmental Quality will put unnecessary pressure on the state hog farmers and is an overreach of government on farming operations. Troxler says,
we hope that moratorium is put in. Let's have some further discussion on the extra costs that this new permit would put on some of the operators in North Carolina and discuss whether it's really necessary or not.
Fisher-Price is recalling more Incline baby sleeper products. Details from CBS's Diane King Hall.
The recall involves an accessory that was included with some play yards. About 71,000 ultralight day and night play yards are affected. There have been no reported injuries or deaths involving the product. Now, in April, Fisher-Price recalled more than 4 million rock and play sleepers that were linked to over 30 infant deaths over 10 years.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
Big heat sticks around across the area for the next several days. We do have an area of high pressure and control, keeping our rain chances very low. We'll have mostly sunny skies today. High temperatures jump into the mid-90s this afternoon. Partly cloudy overnight tonight. Temperatures get down into the low 70s. And then mostly sunny for both Saturday and Sunday, with highs back in the mid-90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Right now, here in the Sand Hills area, we're looking at sunny skies, 79 degrees. Temperature went up 10 degrees in an hour. Humidity 74%, dew point 70. Pressure is 3024. Winds calm, visibility 10 statute miles. It's 8:14. Let's take a look at your Sand Hills news for this Friday morning. Aberdeen Town Commissioner Ken Bird, who was 66, died unexpectedly at home on Wednesday from a massive heart attack. In 2015, he was elected to the Aberdeen Town Board and had recently announced that he would not seek a second term of office. Upon college graduation, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, initially in the Air Force Reserve and then on active duty. He served in Desert Storm and later was assigned to the Pentagon. Following his military retirement as a colonel, Bird worked in the private sector as a consultant. His wife, Becky, is a native of Aberdeen, and the couple raised 4 children and later settled in the Legacy Lakes community upon retirement. Well, yesterday, special agents with the SBI arrested Bisco Police Chief Michael Brent Tedder on one count of assault on a female. The charge stems from an investigation that the SBI began in May at the request of Montgomery County District Attorney T. Lynn Caldfelder. As a result of the investigation, Tedder was arrested yesterday afternoon. He was taken to the Montgomery county sheriff's office and went before a magistrate where he signed a written promise to appear. That's the latest Sand Hills news this morning, but stand by. Here comes your latest in sports right here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. It's 8:16.
NCN Sports, I'm Josh Zach. We start with Major League Baseball. Craig Kimbrell managed to pick up a save in his Chicago Cubs debut Thursday, but only after a nifty play by first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Kimbrell put runners on first and second with 2 outs before Rizzo grabbed a hot grounder and drove to the bag for the final out to preserve the Cubs' 9-7 comeback over the Braves. The Cubs, with the win, kept their one-game lead over Milwaukee in the NL Central. Meanwhile, Freddie Freeman and Ozzie Albies homered for the Braves, whose lead in the NL East now down to 4.5 games over Philly. The Brewers and Philadelphia also among Thursday afternoon's winners. Milwaukee avoided a 3-game sweep with a 4-2 win over the Mariners, while the Phillies engineered a 5-run rally against the Mets closer, Edward Diaz, for a 6-3 final. Chris Taylor singled home the tie-breaking runs in the 9th before pinch hitter Enrique Hernandez launched a 3-run homer in the Dodgers' 12th consecutive win over the Rockies, 12-8 the final. Max Muncy homered twice for L.A., which also received round trippers from Cody Bellinger, Alex Verdugo, and Justin Turner. Bellinger now just 1 away from matching the Dodgers' record for most homers before the All-Star break. That was set by Gil Hodges in 1951. The Carolina Hurricanes development camp continued this week at PNC Arena in Raleigh with new draftees and the invited players taking to the ice. Canes Director of Forward Development, Sergei Samsonov, did a stop and chat after yesterday's on-ice session. He said he thinks the youngsters are catching on quickly to the pace of NHL play.
I think in our experience, by the end of the camp, guys are usually get the idea and they get their timing back. And, hopefully by the last day, you can kind of see what you're trying to accomplish. So throughout the camp, I think first day is tough. Some of the guys are in different scenarios. Some of them haven't skated in a while. This camp is just basically an opportunity to get to know each other.
The Hurricanes Prospect Development Camp runs through Saturday, and Saturday's session at noon is open to the public. This is NCN Sports.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If a member of your household is a SNAP participant, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month or less. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway included at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/access now to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Pricing excludes taxes and fees. Includes 1 terabyte of data per month. Data overage charges apply. For details about data allowance, go to att.com/internet-usage. Geographic and service restrictions apply.
LeBron James reportedly giving up his number 23 jersey to All-Star center Anthony Davis. The details from CBS News' Anne-Marie Green.
The Lakers have agreed to acquire Davis in a trade with the New Orleans Pelicans, but the deal won't be finalized until the NBA year officially begins next week. Davis has worn number 23 throughout his 7-year career. James has also worn number 23 for most of his career, but he used number 6 when he played with the Miami Heat. A tweet from James last night indicates that he might be going back to that number with the Lakers.
The Carolina Hurricanes announced Thursday they bought out the remainder of Patrick Marleau's contract. This comes less than a week after they acquired him in a trade. The Canes picked up Marleau in a first-round draft pick from Toronto. That deal provided the Maple Leafs with salary cap relief. Josh and Zach, NCN Sports.
In Moore County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on, like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed and raked your pine straw the week you were sick. Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on. I'm Ward Rowland, State Farm agent in downtown Southern Pines. My team and I are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call me today, 910-725-0915.
Born in Napoli, Italy, Sal Doria, owner of Fratello's restaurant in Pinehurst, makes his hand-tossed pizza with the passion of a true Italian. Fresh ingredients, homemade mozzarella, and amore. Come in and experience the ambiance of European luxury, hearty cuisine, warm hospitality, and an outstanding wine and beer list. Military families, come in and 15% of your meal is on us. Every Friday and Saturday night from 6:30 to 9:30, Fratello's welcomes Carolina's favorite piano man, Clarence Levine. Feel like staying in tonight? Fratello's has got you covered with Grubhub and DoorDash, so you can simply call in your order and have it delivered to your doorstep. We're located at 97.3 U.S. Highway 15501 in Pinehurst, just a few doors down from Hickory Tavern. Fratello's Restaurant, making you fall in love with food all over again. JT Auto Mart of Sanford wants to change your mind about pre-owned cars. For over 15 years, we've kept our prices as low as possible using fair market value and NADA guidelines. For our military customers, come in and we'll take $200 off your choice of over 250 cars in stock. All makes and models. Every single car comes with an automatic 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. Come in between now and the end of June and be entered to win a cash prize. Good credit or bad credit, your approval is guaranteed. Can't get to us? Ask about our local pickup. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 8 p.m. and 12 to 5 on Sundays. So come on in to 3132 Highway 1 in Sanford. JT Auto Mart. Nice cars, good price.
We're talking with Howard Hoke of Seven Lakes Contracting and Asphalt Services. Many homes and businesses in Moore County have stone or dirt driveways. Howard, what would you recommend for an upgrade?
I would definitely go with asphalt. It gives you a beautifully paved driveway that will last for years to come and is easily maintained.
But what if you just wanted to improve an existing driveway?
At Seven Lakes Contracting and Asphalt Services, we offer asphalt patching, crack filling, seal coat, striping, excavation, and drainage for both residential and commercial customers. We come to your property and assess your needs. Estimates are free. No job is too big or too small.
So go online to slcontractingllc.com or to the Facebook page to see the customer reviews. Call Seven Lakes Contracting and Asphalt at 910-673-1318. Open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. 910-673-1318.
At Sand Hills Collision Center in Seven Lakes, we proudly serve all your automotive repair, auto body restoration, and collision repair needs. With our brand new state-of-the-art cheap straightening system and eco-friendly AmeriCure paint booth, you can rest assured that your vehicle, boat, or RV will receive top-notch repair and flawless paint jobs. And for all you aviators, we do aircraft body repair too. Sand Hills Collision Repair Center is veteran-owned and offers a 5% discount to our military family. We give free estimate and accept all insurance and self-pay. All our ATECs will provide superior customer service from start to finish because we are committed to quality and prompt expert service. Bring your automobile, boat, or RV by today for a free quote at 135 Village View Drive in Seven Lakes. That's just 2 minutes from the Food Lion on Seven Lakes Drive. Or call us at 910-673-AUTO. That's 673-AUTO. Sand Hills Collision Center, because you deserve the best.
American Water Treatment Services has been providing the best water purification systems for over 25 years to Moore County residents and the surrounding area. Our mission is to provide you with the best environmental products to improve the quality of water in your home, improving both your family's well-being and overall health. American Water Treatment's professionally trained technicians assure you that our equipment fits your home and family's needs. Our local water guys, Paul and Marty, own the business and collectively have had 30 years of water treatment experience. American Water Treatment is fully insured with a AAA+ Better Business Bureau rating. Call for a free in-home water analysis at 910-944-3140 or go online to AmericanWTS.com. We at American Water Treatment can do just about anything with your water except walk on it. Call 910-944-3140 and ask for the Water Guys.
The Plumbing Night would like to thank all of our valued customers for voting them Best of the Pines for the last 2 years in a row. Extraordinary service and integrity is the lifeblood of the Plumbing Night. Come see us at theplumbingnight.com.
Hello, I'm John Zumwalt, and you're in the Zumwalt Zone. Well, the school board met to discuss the missing ACT test. Y'all, I know this is serious business, but you should see these folks in action. I'm sure you've heard that Moore County schools lost the ACT test scores, and that's a pretty big deal. They know who did it, they can't tell us, but the guilty parties had appropriate action taken. They also called in law enforcement to question that person, and it was determined that no laws were broken. The superintendent said this: I want to make sure the board understands that as we move forward, this is an independent process, not to dispel responsibility, but other schools could have done this, but we are going to come up with a process to fix it. Yes, Bob, other schools could have done this, but your school did do it. One more blot on your leadership. I've spent a lot of the last 10 years of my working life solving problems. You'd have thought that to hear the bureaucrats explain to the board what they're trying to do, that they were in a rocket ship shooting towards Earth and they had a minute and a half to solve an extremely difficult mathematical equation or face disaster. It just doesn't seem like all that tough a nut to crack to me. As luck would have it, I came up with an answer as how to prevent this from happening again. Mail in the answer sheets. If you can't find someone you can trust to do it, put 2 or 3 on the case. Have a good weekend. From the Zoom Walton Zone.
Big heat headed this way. It's going to be another hot one out there this afternoon, and our rain chances stay very, very low over the next several days. Mostly sunny this afternoon. High temperatures will climb into the middle 90s. Overnight tonight, we'll have partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will get down into the lower 70s. Mostly sunny skies Saturday, and another hot one with highs back in the mid-90s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sandhills' #1 morning show. Mornings with the Leader Man. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Today's show is brought to you by your car seat on a hot summer day. You left your windows rolled up and the sun has been beating down all day. And you're wearing shorts. You open your car door and slide in and feel the seared flesh where your legs used to be. Next time you'll bring a towel. Of course, you said that last time.
It's Friday. It's Bad Hair Day.
Friday.
Friday? Friday.
Woo! Yay! All right, guys, let's make it happen.
Is it Friday already? We'll be at the playground drinking beer. God, we love beer.
I pay attention. I'm a good bingo player.
We work hard, we play hard.
What do you guys want to do? We have the whole summer to play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Why don't you just calm your ass down?
Why don't you make these?
What?
Maybe you should calm down.
Don't you tell me to calm down. Calm down, mama's boy.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, buddy. Get groovy, get funky. Let's go. Peanut butter calm me down.
It's Friday.
Thank God for that.
Hey, you ready for this weekend?
Yeah, I feel like this weekend has come at the worst possible time.
Okay, and when would that be? When would that be?
Does not compute, does not compute.
I'm sorry. It's been a long week. You ready to rock?
Are you ready to rock?
Ready to rock, boss.
Did you fix that transmitter?
Ready to transmit.
Stand by to transmit.
Booyah! We're transmitting!
Showtime!
When you feel down and out, sing a song, it'll make you day. Yeah, yeah. You will have to shout out. Sing a song, it'll make you way. Sometimes it's hard to care. Sing a song, it'll make you day. A smile so hard to bear. Sing a song, it'll make you way. Sing a song.
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM. Probably blew it there with Twitter. Got into the song. Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It is time once again for Mornings with the Leader Man. I am Steve Leader Adams, along with the retired Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, morning, Moore County. Time to break out the Glad rags. It's Friday. Get the grill going. Get the beer. Get the cooler. Get the lawn chairs. And get ready for the fireworks next week.
Yeah. Lots of places to see it, too. You got Pinehurst, Aberdeen, everybody popping off fireworks. Well, hopefully the weather will be good for it. It's going to be hot for it, I know that. Don't forget, of course, this program being heard and seen around the world on our live video stream. That's available at talk973.com. Top middle of the page is where the link's located. If you're on your mobile device, your YouTube app does the work. Just put Mornings with the Leader Man into the search. And if you're on your mobile device just needing our audio stream, we suggest streaming services such as TuneIn, iTunes, StreamUp. Many others will do it. Put WEEB in the search. And if you're on a website, you can get to it simply by tapping that icon in the upper right-hand corner of any of our pages at talk973.com. The icon says, On the Air, Listen Live. Click that once, and you're listening that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sand Hills area, partly cloudy and 94 for a high. Dew points will be in the low 60s, so it should be a tolerable day, although warm. Let me rephrase that. Although hot. Won't be as total sweat fest. Tonight, clear, a little 71. Tomorrow, more of the same, 94. Sunday, got a chance of an isolated thunderstorm. When moisture's in there, you know those dew points are going to creep up, be up in the upper mid-60s. Monday, no mention of rain, partly cloudy with a high of 95, 97 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, though. Moisture back in the air with a chance of thunderstorm late in the day, but not a big probability. It'll only be when you're ready to watch the fireworks. The sun is finally set, and you get going through the air. I used to have my lightning. See if I still got my lightning thing up here. Yeah, of course I do. You'll hear this, which will not be good. Here you go. Oh, no, it hadn't rained in 2 weeks, and we got to have it right now before the fireworks? Are you crazy? And then they'll do it on Friday night, and you hear... This year's fireworks has been canceled. We're going to save these $30,000 worth of fireworks, store them somewhere where they won't blow up.
Yeah,
and hopefully they'll work next year.
Yeah. All that heat and humidity, they'll be ruined.
Yeah. Pack them back in sand. All right. 8:32. 32 past. Oh. It just wants to keep raining. Anyway, the high will be 97 Wednesday. That's going to be the toughest day. Then it drops for Independence Day to 93 degrees, and the dew points will be in the upper 60s. So, and a chance of a thunderstorm. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right now, winds are calm, visibility 10 statute miles. Pressure is 30-24, dew point at 70. It will be dropping, don't worry. Humidity 74%, it's sunny 79 currently here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. I often wonder why it gets so hot in the summer, because summer has started, but as each day progresses, our day gets shorter and shorter and shorter, all the way till now, till December 21st.
Yes.
And then it reverses, and it starts getting longer. But we're also, believe it or not, the Earth travels around the sun in an elliptical orbit. It's not a perfect circle. And we are farthest from the sun during the summer. So how does all that hot air get in here?
It's the angle of
I know it's the angle. We're at 24 degrees angle. But I would just think we'd be cooling off, not heating up. In theory.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I think it delays itself. I think. Anyway.
Isn't that one of those fifth grade question things? Sun, Earth, whatever. I don't know. There's some flat earthers out there, so.
Yeah, well, we got some pictures to prove them wrong.
Well, they have an answer for that too.
I'm sure. All right, 8:35. Let's see. Oh, things we need to know so we don't sound stupid. I didn't throw it in here. What the hell is wrong with me? I thought I got it last night. That's not cool. All right, give me 2 seconds and I'll get it. I know I tried to get it last night and they didn't have Friday posted up yet. So that's what makes it tough. All right, things we need to know so we do not sound stupid today. Twitter said Thursday that it will start labeling tweets from influential government officials, including President Trump, who break its rules against bullying and abusive behavior. The first presidential primary debate of the 2020 campaign drew a pretty big audience, but not 2016 big. The debate featured 10 Democrat hopefuls, drew a 7.0 household rating in metered markets on NBC that could translate into 10 million viewers. Ford is going to eliminate 12,000 jobs next year in Europe. Maybe they're coming here.
Well, I don't know where they're going to go, but, Europe is certainly not the place to be opening any kind of factory or whatever.
Yeah, with the Brexit thing going on.
Yeah, given what's going on. Oh, well, I mean, the immigration and the violence and things that you don't read about, that they won't report on. But, yeah, that's bad news.
Because that would go against the liberal press philosophy.
Oh, yeah. Everything's...
How everything was going to be Navarra over there. And
Nirvana. Yeah, it was...
Kumbaya.
Yeah, it was going to be perfect and, blah, blah, blah. But it's not. And it's a problem.
The wife of Dog the Bounty Hunter, Dwayne Chapman Beth, lost her battle with cancer on Wednesday at the age of 51. An Alabama car dealership is giving away Bibles, American flags, and shotguns for 4th of July. Delta is allowing passengers to cancel flights to the Dominican Republic. You see, that shotgun thing is supposed to shock the liberals. Oh, I can't believe it. But a Second Amendment person will go, cool.
Yeah. Yep. Well.
81-year-old Arkansas golfer had 2 holes in one the other day in the same round. Too bad he was playing alone. They don't count.
No, they do not.
I don't know whether he was playing alone. I just threw that in there for
yeah, well, you gotta have
morning embellishment.
Yeah, you have to have 2 people not related to observe it, right?
I don't know how many, but
it's got to be. It's at least 2. So they'll assume you're playing in a foursome, so 3 people, but it's only 2 others observing it because people play with a relative, father, son, whatever, or husband, wife, and it can't be. You can't have one of them as the observer, from what I understand. I don't know. Somebody explained it to me one time.
Well, that's why my 67 hole-in-ones didn't count.
Yeah, there you go.
I was always playing by myself.
Yeah. Okay. Or with one of your
You should have seen how many eagles I had.
Well,
that first putt didn't go in. I just took another one until it did go in. It's summertime. Impossible question. It's summertime, and 67% of us say we hate doing this. What is it?
67% of us hate doing cleaning the grill.
Going on a picnic.
Going on a picnic. Yeah, cleaning the grill. Yeah.
People really go on a picnic.
I don't. Well, yeah, there's plenty of people out at the parks. If you want to count that as a picnic, yeah, you're thinking about throwing a blanket and sitting on the ground. But if you go to the park and they have the tables and the grill thing sitting there, yeah, that's a picnic. So yeah.
Yeah, the dirty grills that everybody else has thrown their meat on,
and the sticky stuff all over the tables and ants and bugs, and, whatever.
From a Did You Know category, the average woman colors her hair how many times a year?
12.
Twice.
Twice a year?
34% of people say knowing that you smell good boosts this.
Self-esteem.
Yeah, confidence. Peanut butter is the food that causes people to do this more than any other.
Causes people, I don't know, belch.
Choke.
Choke, okay, all right.
The average age for a woman to have an affair is?
45.
Ding, bingo. You know, do you? Mm-hmm. Colonel's been on those dating sites.
I should have gotten wrong.
Yeah, Mama's going to be in your stuff tonight.
Oh, yeah, okay. God. Move on.
So, guys, when you get to those dating sites, scroll the 45-year-olds.
Yeah, there you go.
Especially if she's married. According to the Great Male Survey, 60% of men are nostalgic for the days when this meant something in business.
Oh, a handshake.
That's right.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 women over 30 years old won't exercise outside. 30% of U.S. adults have sleepwalked at least once in their lives.
30%?
Mm-hmm. And a recent survey says more attractive people get more of this.
Beer.
Sleep.
Sleep. More attractive. Okay. All right. Fine. Sleep.
Yeah.
More attractive people get more sleep.
Yeah. Talking about, 9 out of 10 women won't exercise outside. I was in the doctor's office yesterday, and this lady comes in wearing shorts that were about hot pants length, but they were loose shorts.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Ugly, ugly legs.
Oh, okay.
The kind that should never be exposed. And dragging a bottle of oxygen around with her. And I said, and then she's bending over in these loose shorts. I was going, please don't flash me. Please don't flash me. I can't handle any more of this.
All you have to do is turn and walk away.
I just leaned back in my chair and closed my eyes and said,
oh, there you go.
Calgon, take me away.
Calgon.
Remember that commercial?
Yeah, vaguely.
It was for women. It was beads.
Yes, that's right. Calgon beads. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. All righty. Well, as soon as I remember where I put it, there we go. Let's do some rim shots this morning. See if we can get the Colonel laughing. He's pretty fair about that. All right. I got a lot of things I got to close out because my system tray is looking awful full. I can't find what I need. All right. Ready to play now. Mel Brooks turns 93 today.
Wow. Yeah.
They say laughter keeps you young, so he must not have watched any of his movies. Jeff Goldblum says he never played video games or played a character other than stammering oddballs. Madonna's new music video is getting mixed reviews. Half of the critics say it's awful. The other half says it's really, really awful.
Well, John had a good comment on that yesterday. I watched it. That was the only thing that would induce me to watch that, was what John said yesterday. And he's right.
What did he say?
Well, on his Zoom alt zone.
I didn't hear it.
All right. Well, you'll have to go back and listen to it. It's funny.
Disney World raised the price of an annual pass. I don't know who ordered it, but I think it's dopey. In Quebec, an out-of-control motorhome sped off the end of a dock and crash-landed on a departing ferry. Hurry, honey, we can still make it. There's no word if Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, if they got their man. An Irish man was arrested after police found several pints of Guinness in his car. And by arrested, I mean he was taken to the station where he and the entire police force got blackout drunk. A mysterious burst of radio waves have been traced to a galaxy about 3.6 billion light years away. Even weirder, they were giving away Nickelback tickets. The Dalai Lama says a woman can succeed him, but she must be more attractive. Now, if the Dalai Lama tried to hit on a woman late at night, would it be considered a Buddha call? Cory Booker was the most Googled candidate on Wednesday's presidential debate, and his numbers would have been even higher if they counted all the people who typed, "Is Vin Diesel running for president?" Why, yes, I am cool, and I can drive a car.
Yeah, he's another privileged character that wants to tell you how tough his life was.
Yeah.
It's baloney.
I can, who, Ben or
No,
Cory?
Booker.
Booker. Yeah, don't you know, Booker's like Vin Diesel. He can drive a car along beside a racing train, and he's so skilled as a driver, he can use the bed of rocks that hold up the track and use it as a ramp to jump into an open car.
Yeah. Probably he could.
He's that skillful.
Yeah.
In fact, this whole team is that skillful that they can all fit in one railroad car with their cars and have a little meeting, and then they just jump out with their cars of the train and go about their way. Now, you know you are cool when you can do that. And you're dumber than dirt if you believe it in the movie theater. Attorney General William Barr surprised an audience by playing the bagpipes. Wow, he's even cooler than we all thought, isn't he? Nothing says cool like a bagpipe.
Like the bagpipes, yep.
Where you see him going into a big bag and then pressing on the bag and use his little fingers to go ding, 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 ding. Migrants are complaining of poor conditions at U.S. holding centers. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, responded employees of Amazon warehouses.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, come look over here. We'll just keep you off the books. And
Yeah. The people want to complain about, the labor issues overseas, low pay and poor working conditions, and we're bringing that here. Amazon has created that here in the United States.
Yeah. The multi-billionaire, who hates Trump, by the way.
Yes, he does.
He likes squalor.
He likes other people's squalor.
Yeah.
He doesn't like personal squalor.
Correct. Let's see here. Nobody I know. Having a birthday. Michael Phelps is 34 today.
Is that all he is, 34?
Gary Busey turns 75 tomorrow.
He's still alive? I thought he had offed himself a while back.
Gopher on the Love Boat, Fred Grandy, 71 tomorrow. Dandy Don Dierdorf, Dan Dierdorf, is 70 tomorrow. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's go rustle up some bad guys, shall we? Where are you, little witch?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
All right, my friends, it's time once again to strut across that floor like we own it in the style of Duke, John Wayne. Open up our closet doors, look at all 30 of our safes, and today we're going to go to safe number 22. Open it. up and let the good colonel reach in and grab our weapon of choice today.
Well, I have to reach carefully. I don't see much in here today, Steve. There's
maybe some hidden booby traps for you.
There's an old pair of Nike running shoes and a Speedo. So you're just going to have to run these criminals down today.
And lightning. You hear the lightning in the background there?
Running in the rain.
Yeah. All right, what are we whipping out here?
Yeah, there's nothing in there. I see an empty safe.
We'll just use the concealed weapon today. The Caltech 380.
Okay, there you go. Yep.
All right. Never without my bullets. All right, we'll pin on the badge, grab 5 cans of, well, we got room for 6 cans of whoop asses today. Put that in the belt, and off we go now in relentless pursuit of stupid criminal news. Stupid criminal news number 1 this morning. This could only happen in America. If you were dealing with, in the underground world, for murder for hire, it's really a buyer's beware situation. 52-year-old woman this is in Madrid, Spain. And her 20-year-old daughter went to the police earlier this month to file a complaint. Apparently, the woman had paid $8,000 to a hitman to kill her boyfriend because she believed her boyfriend had cheated on her and cheated her out of $68,000.
Wow.
And after he was dead, she planned to sell his organs on the black market to recoup the money.
Oh, man.
The hitman she hired was her daughter's 29-year-old boyfriend. So it was a real family affair thing here. But the hitman got cold feet. So he kept the money and didn't make the hit at all. So the woman and her daughter went to the police to complain. And they were promptly arrested. The daughter's boyfriend was also arrested. And the man lived happily ever after.
I wonder how often that happens.
Probably a lot more times than we hear about. Okay. How does anyone misunderstand something this badly? A guy was pulled over recently in Germany, and the police thought he seemed like he was on drugs. Are you on drugs? Huh? Well, my cousin Benny. No, I don't do drugs. Are you sure? Anyway, so they asked him for urine sample. Well, he took the cup into the hedges for a while and came back. But he wasn't holding the sample of his urine, no. He filled the cup with his man seed.
Oh, God. Gee.
The cops looked at that as an even clearer sign that he was on drugs. Yep, he's on drugs.
Yeah.
Except that he wasn't. He really did just misunderstand what they wanted.
Oh, no.
Because when he finally gave a spit sample, it came back clean. And it let him go. You don't mind if we turn this over to the sperm bank, do you? Disseminates a lot of people here in Germany. Now we got all these migrants who love to have a baby that the government will support. Well, I know. I don't mind at all. Go ahead. I think the world should have 2 or 3 billion of me out there. But only one gets the fastest one.
That's too much.
That, my friends, is just stupid criminal news for this Friday.
Well, that sounds more like stupid police news there. They can't articulate what they want.
All right. Mark that tape. We're going to use that one again.
No. Burn that tape. Delete that from the internet.
Oh, no, Colonel. We got to put that in a promo.
It's time for random
Facts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, everybody's favorite part of the show are 4 random facts for today, and maybe a spare. One of the most popular candy bars in the Soviet Union was called Hematogen. I'm sure I said it wrong. Hematogen or Hematogen is what it looks like to me. And one of the ingredients was cow's blood.
Cow's blood, yeah.
It still exists today, but is not considered a medical product to help with nutrients and treat malnutrition. It's now considered a medical product. All right, but do you understand what I said?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Only 6% of salt made around the world is used for food. Most of it goes into manufacturing and industrial processes.
Yeah.
Why? This tastes salty. Before he died, John Candy was going to star in the remake of an old Alec Guinness movie called Last Holiday about a guy who told he's about to die. It wound up he's not getting made for another decade, and the role went to Queen Latifah.
Okay.
All of the people who have ever lived on Earth, roughly 7%, are alive right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And since Rotten Tomatoes started, only one movie has gotten an overall rotten rating from critics and the Oscar nomination for Best Picture. And that was Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close in 2011.
Okay, never heard of it.
All right. How much time? Not enough time. 20 seconds. Rats. I had a story about a guy who shot himself in the left leg and got glowing reviews from the ammo company since the bullet did so much damage.
Great. Yeah, that's a real advertisement there.
Sorry you're going to miss that one. So it goes for this Friday and this week. Have yourself a great, safe weekend. We'll see you back bright and early Monday for a mundane Monday. Until then, be sure to support all the mom and pop businesses you hear on our airways because they are the backbone of our economy here in Moore County. Your money will stay here, roll over, and create jobs for all of us. So don't forget to support those mom and pops. And also, don't forget millions of Americans at fault, and they have died to give and protect the freedoms that you get to enjoy today. So live today worthy of their and their family's sacrifice. I'm Steve Leader Adams and the Leader Man, and Nick and Gulp the Dog. We'll all see you at 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Hot Steamy Dog Park.
Yeah, my name's Jeff Drummond. This is a WEEB Viewpoint editorial.